What's up? I've been lately thinking about just wanting to do more things, feeling inspired by that. I also have been thinking about being consistent at certain things. So there's that like juxtaposition or battle that has to take place in my mind, in my mentality. But I think I just want to talk about and encourage you to take action, to go outside, to go for a walk, to do something, to move around. Stop complaining about the job that you have. It gives you money, and it also is usually a good use of your time because you're moving. That's what life is about. It's about moving. It's about getting out there. And if you have dreams, if you have a lot of dreams, don't ignore them. Give your all to each of these dreams. Go move, make some bread from scratch if you want to be a chef. Thinking about like my friend puts on this dinner party. He asked me if I wanted to cook in the future. So in my head I'm like just imagining doing that, and I figured if I did that, I would want to cook the food a few days before and have them try it, the people who put it on, so that I can know if it's good. And then the next time I do it, a few days later, yeah, I'm doing the same thing, but I'm making it better. Every time you do something, you're going to get better at it. Every time you put the work in, you're going to learn. And I've just had this mindset. At the beginning of the week, I was thinking about Kobe and Virgil, and just trying to like learn more about their mindsets. And Kobe said this crazy thing. He said, when I'm playing basketball, I'm playing basketball. When I'm with my daughter, I'm with my daughter. I'm like paraphrasing, but he says like whenever you're doing whatever activity, you're able to bring that activity into whatever else you're doing. So in a sense, to do less is limiting, but to do more, it gives you different perspectives and ways of living out everything else. And so have this goal to accomplish everything you have in your mind. We are humans. We have the ability to evolve, and to dream more and to have more goals is something that will ultimately only be beneficial. The more skills you have, the more you're able to bring to the world, the more depth you have to offer. And this is not necessarily like for success. It's not necessarily for making more money, because if I think about people who make a lot of money, I imagine a lot of them, you have those business owners, you have those bosses, those managers, and they come in. I have had this at a cafe. He would come in and he had no idea how to make the food that his business sold. And it's like, you could be like, well, yeah, obviously, why would he? But to me, that's ignorant and it's not impressive. And if you're an owner of a restaurant, in my opinion, you should care about food. To me, that tells me all he cares about is money. And to me, that's not impressive at all. I don't care about money. I don't see the value after this life of monetary, of money. Trying to sound intelligent. But if I owned a restaurant, I would want to know how to cook everything. If I owned a restaurant, regardless of if I continued to work there, but if I hired people to work at my restaurant, I should be the one creating the food that we serve. I should know that I should be making the recipes. And I guess like you can hire people to do that, but what's the point? Like, why would I have a business just to make money? Doesn't give me any joy. I want to know how to do it. I want to be there. I want to live. I want to live. I don't just want to make a bunch of bands, bro. So that's just my perspective, though. I think also skill sets, if you do care about money, skill sets, the more you have, the more you're able to do, because when it comes to a business owner who doesn't even know how to cook the food that he makes, like, you could have conversations with people. Maybe you want to brand your company, and these people come to you and be like, I want to do this kind of content. You don't know what they're talking about if you're so limited in your perspective, and then you have nothing to add to the conversation. You don't know if they're ripping you off for the price they're paying or asking for, and the work that they do might have no effect. So for instance, like, if you make film, you should understand marketing, because it can only take you further. It can only get more eyes ultimately on what you're making, etc. So this is just a video to encourage you. If you have so many dreams, do every single one of them, and do them incrementally, do them consistently, do something every single day. If you want to be a chef, but you're working 9 to 5 and you have other commitments, at least, put that bread starter in every day. Like, do one little thing. If you work 18 minutes a day, in 6 months, you're better than 95% of the world at that thing. So, probably just repetition, consistency, little things, and your mind will completely evolve. I was making something the other day, and I was writing a script, and I read an article the day before, and as I was writing the script, it felt like a good time where I could grab something from the article and write that as dialogue. And it worked, in my opinion, for what was going on in the scene. So, excuse me, the fact that I took the time to read a somewhat random article helped me in this other area of life. They're connected, but you wouldn't have thought it, based on what the article was about, that it would work for the video or for the script I was writing. So let's just do more. Let's care deeper about the present moment and absorb the information in it, because that's how you get better. That's how you become a better person. Love.